born in Liverpool, England. Moved to Arkansas when I was 2.5 for about 3 months. Then moved to Florida, and I was raised there. Lived in Florida until I was about, I think, 27. And I have lived in Tennessee ever since. I am 39. Hard to dox somebody who tells you who he is. You know, I'm Mark Jones. I did do a video and I wanted to make an edited one so I could get a better answer because the live didn't work, but do people think live streaming and driving is safe or unsafe with the comments off? And that means using your phone basically as a dash cam as you talk, because I've live streamed and drove for 2 years. I've drove and filmed. I have a hands-free device. All I gotta do is tell it to turn off and boom, it turns off. Also, wearing any kind of like ear protection while you're driving is totally legal. For those who have tried to say it's illegal, it's totally legal. There's not a law on it because deaf people have been driving cars, well, since the invention of the car. Being deaf hasn't stopped people from driving. Being blind now, I guess to tell you a small story about myself, since you know a little bit about me there, because we're making this short. I had a best friend for years. His name was Jason. He used to tell me July, August, September, October, November, December, and then boom, December 1st, Jason was born. And if you take the first letter out of all months, it'll spell Jason. And he was born December 1st, but everybody called him Slick. He had diabetes, childhood diabetic, and he went blind when he was probably, I don't know, 26, 27, 28, I can't remember when, but when he went blind, it was hard. You know, you don't want to leave the house at first, you know, because he kind of lost his vision slowly. Like, one day he could see like a normal person, next day he could only see half as much. A week or two later, before you know it, he's getting surgery on his eyes, then he's only got one eye, and then boom, they're both gone. But he still lasted a good 10 years after that. I used to let him drive. I'd go golfing in Florida, and he'd drive the golf cart, and I would just be like, left, left, right, 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 left, left. And I also had a Ford Ranger that was a stick shift, and I took it to a field once, and I let him drive it. He just popped the clutch and started doing donuts. So we're in a big field. I said, yeah, okay. Oh, I was like, Slack, what are you doing? You said I could do it. Yeah, we were best friends, so of course he was going to do that. Later on, many years later, moved up here to Tennessee. I had a 92 Ford Bronco, 5.8 liter, four-wheel drive. Oh man, Eddie Bauer edition. God, that truck was sweet. I let him drive it right next to the creek. I mean, right next to the river, 10 feet from the river on a cliff. Or in the creek. We swapped spots in the creek, and I just let him do this. Because we had a spot in the creek where you could drive for about, I don't know, half a mile and then get back out of the creek. But yeah, I'd let my blind friend drive. Is that safe? That's probably safer than reading comments and live streaming while driving. Is totally unsafe. I do not agree with it. I turn my comments off. So there's some about me, and not too long of a vlog. Much love around the globe. Thank you for supporting me on my Patreon, on my Spreadshirt. Anybody who tries to watch every single video, hey, check out this fog. This is Tennessee for you.
Isn't that sweet? How the fog like rolls over everything. I'm at the corner of Old Hickory Boulevard and Hillsborough Road. And I still got 10 miles to go. Anyways, if anybody's curious to Google where I was at the point of doing that, that's where I was, that's who I am, that's what I do. Love you guys.
This video was brought to you by
Jones
Productions. Jones Productions, that's right. Thank you for joining us at Jones Productions. Much love to our number one mod, Rosie. We love you.